Dr. Rebecca Ertzman discusses changes at Wartburg College.
The Student Success Center has new services to better support students' needs.
Good morning and welcome to Night Vision News. I'm Josephine Lunescas-Broomhall.
And I'm Becca Payne. Thank you for joining us.
Wartburg College President Dr. Rebecca Ertzman stands out among college leaders for her commitment to fostering community and enhancing the student experience.
As the 2024 Wartburg College year commences, new changes are being made to the school. President Rebecca Ertzman was a leading front in the school's redesign of their logo.
Pretty excited about our new logo. New visual brand. Really excited about the ability for all of us to tie our heritage and our history into our brand so that we can all tell the story clearly and easily. So when I meet people, I say, from Wartburg College, the only college in the U.S. named after a standing castle in Europe, and the castle where Martin Luther transcribed the Bible to German, the language of the people, disguised as a knight. And here's our new logo, the W for Wartburg College, that iconic Garamond W, now changed, reformatted to have the castle in between. And so it's really a good representation of that heritage and that history, and excited to see it all over campus and move in that direction.
As she enters into her third tenure as college president, Rebecca Ertzman has fallen in love with the school, its culture, and everything that the student body brings to campus.
It's so funny to think back to when I first met all of you in communication that March 21st, 2022, and 2.5 years later, I would tell you that I love this college. The students are incredible. I always feel blessed to know each of you, to meet you, to hear your stories, to travel with the choir and travel with Camera Striker and Castle Singers, to be with our athletes at their events, to be with students on campus, to do this with you today. Getting to know our students, it makes this an easy college to fall in love with, and a place that helps me understand why people just keep coming back, because they really care about this place.
As the school changes, new goals arise for the leadership of Wartburg College. President Ertzman's goals lies with Wartburg students and how to better their lives.
Yeah, so big plans for this year. So first and foremost, I would say retention is on our minds. It's on the minds of everybody right now, and thinking about every student that comes to Wartburg College, making sure they stay at Wartburg College. And that's everything from the business of being a student, to your experiences on campus, to people supporting you, and making sure you have all the resources you need.
Wartburg College had to deal with budget cuts in the summer, but President Ertzman is on top of making sure that the money being saved is not going to waste.
Think about is all of us being really mindful of the ways that we really spend our dollars, and those dollars come from our students and their families, and they come from our donors. And so students should be excited about the idea that we are being very mindful and attentive of spending our money wisely, spending your money wisely. And so it's important to us that anything we're doing with the budget right now is a real nod to making sure that we are very careful about those resources and acknowledging where they come from and why we are privileged to have them.
President Ertzman knows that the change to FAFSA are difficult on students and is taking measures to fight for her Wartburg students.
So the first thing I want to tell the students is that when you don't see my car on campus or you don't see me, one of the places that I am is advocating to our local, state, and national government about what we need for our Iowa families and our Iowa students. And certainly those changes don't only impact Iowa students, but certainly those of you that come from farm families has a significant impact on each of you. That did change the way that the government gave you money in terms of that federal financial aid. We are aware of it. The presidents in Iowa are working together to talk to our legislators to make sure that we are advocating for you and for your families.
If you have more questions about financial issues, you can talk to the Financial Aid Office on Wartburg campus.
Reporting for Night Vision News, I'm Jax Cadell.
As President Ertzman continues to lead Wartburg College, her focus remains on creating an inclusive campus community. Stay tuned for more updates as the college embarks on this new chapter under her leadership.
The Student Success Center at Wartburg College has expanded its role for the 2024 to 2025 academic year, incorporating services from the former Information Center. Services previously provided by the Information Center, such as flower deliveries and phone inquiries, have now been merged into the Success Center's offerings. Alongside these new tasks, the center continues to help students with resumes, cover letters, and academic assistance. Some changes include the introduction of a phone tree system and a new approach to office supply donations. Instead of holding a resale, donations are now directed to Waverly's Trinkets and Togs thrift store. Students working at the centers say the new responsibilities have made their jobs a bit busier but manageable. They emphasize the center's value as a key resource for student support. For more information or to use these services, visit the Student Success Center and the Seaman Student Center.
After our break, Castle Capers returns to showcase the talent of Wartburg College students, faculty, and alumni during the homecoming weekend.
If you're into sports media, Wartburg College invites you to be part of its new sports media concentration. Students prepare for work in sports-related fields from athletic reporting to sports information, broadcasting, video production, and more. Students have real-world experience with journalism and communication faculty and staff, learning valuable skills employers are looking for. Wartburg students work for organizations like the NFL, NASCAR, Major League Baseball, and ESPN.
Castle Capers is gearing up for another exciting year of talent and performance. Castle Capers is a vibrant variety show that highlights the diverse talents of Wartburg's alumni, faculty, and students as part of the homecoming festivities. The lineup features an array of performances, including dance, singing, comedy, and drama. This year, expect primarily music acts, with genres ranging from jazz to solo singing and choir performances. This year's chair for the Castle Capers, Alina Ahmed, believes the show is a fantastic way to connect with the unique talent on campus. With homecoming being such a busy time, she sees Castle Capers as the perfect way to unwind before the weekend festivities. This year's show will take place on October 18th at 8:30 p.m. in Newman Auditorium. For more information, visit the Wartburg Homecoming Instagram.
The Wartburg Choir is preparing for a new year of performances. The Wartburg Choir performances in 2024 to 2025 feature a tour through the Pacific Northwest, where they will perform in cities across Oregon, North California, and Washington. Locally, the choir will perform at the Homecoming Concert and the beloved Christmas with Wartburg. The Wartburg Choir is just one of several musical ensembles at Wartburg College, which boasts over 450 students participating in music groups. The 80-member Wartburg Choir is widely recognized for its performance and service, working with over 2,000 middle school and high school students annually through camps like Meistersinger and Rittersing. The first major performance of the year will be the Homecoming Concert on October 20th, which is free to attend and available on the Night Vision live stream. Christmas with Wartburg, one of the largest annual performances, will feature over 350 students, is scheduled for December 6th in Des Moines and December 7th and 8th in Waverly. Tickets for this event will go on sale in early November, with details available on the Wartburg Choir website.
Now, let's take a moment to check out the weather forecast for the weekend. On Friday, we're looking at a high of 73 degrees with a low of 50 degrees. We're going to have mostly sunny weather, so great day to have it go out. Saturday, we're looking at a high of 86 degrees and a low of 52 degrees. The weather will be partly cloudy and windy. On Sunday, the high is 71 degrees and the low is 40 degrees with mostly sunny weather. After the break, Becca Payne has sports.
Discover more possibilities at Wartburg College. Explore your interest, pursue your passions, and gain the skills that lead to big opportunities. Carve your own path through rich hands-on experiences inside and outside the classroom. Our engaged faculty know you by name and go the extra mile. Study abroad, complete internships, and make meaningful connections that will last a lifetime. Apply for free today with no essay or testing required. Experience more at Wartburg College.
Welcome back. I'm Becca Payne with a look at sports, and this week there is plenty to talk about. First, we take a look at the Wartburg volleyball team. Impressive performance last week as they hosted their annual invite and secured 2 victories. The Wartburg volleyball team has had a fantastic showing at their home invite, winning both matches to improve their record 8-4. In their first match against UW Superior, the Knights dominated, securing a convincing sweep with set scores of 25-21, 25-13, and 25-13. Kaylee Kadelka led the charge with 12 kills, while Emerson Krutt contributed significantly with 15 assists, 10 digs, and 4 aces. Sophie Sedwig also impressed, racking up 14 assists and 10 digs, and Alexa Melker added 3 aces. The Knights held the advantage in all team categories throughout the match. The following match saw Wartburg take on St. Benedict, where they earned a 3-1 victory with set scores of 26-28, 25-17, 25-19, and 25-22. Emerson Krutt shined once again, delivering a stellar performance with 16 kills, 17 assists, and 20 digs. Kaylee Kadelka added another strong performance with 10 kills, while Sophie Sedwig had 25 assists and 19 digs. And Peyton Robinson contributed with 9 assists and 18 digs. Once again, the Knights dominated in all team categories. Kadelka and Krutt were recognized through their outstanding play, earning spots on the all-tournament team, with Krutt being named MVP. Keep an eye on the Wartburg Knights as they continue their impressive season. The Knights hold an overall record of 11 wins and 5 losses, with a 1-0 record in the American Rivers Conference. The team is set to host Coe College for an American Rivers Conference matchup on Saturday.
Both the Wartburg men's and women's soccer teams are battling through an exciting season with strong showings. The Wartburg women's soccer team had a strong week with 2 2-1 home victories, first against UW Stevens Point and then against UW Eau Claire. In the Stevens Point match, goals came from Greta Roth and Abigail Milburn, with assists from Nikayla Youngblood and Claudia Sewell. Against Eau Claire, Roth and Youngblood found the back of the net early to secure the win. Both freshman goalkeepers Tula Jensen and Elena Miller earned their first career starts, with Miller making 5 key saves in the second match. Wartburg now leads both series and will look to build on this momentum as they head into their conference opener against Dubuque. The Wartburg men's soccer team had a successful week, starting with a dominant 7-0 win over Cornell College, and then battling to a 1-1 draw against UW Whitewater. In the victory over Cornell, the Knights were led by Flory Gembo with 2 goals, while Aiden Mott, Hunter Yeats, and Caleb Wendy also contributed with goals and assists. Against Whitewater, Mott scored the equalizer in the 85th minute off of a pass from Andrew Valenzuela, with the goalkeeper Henry Eckert making 6 key saves. Wartburg continues to show offensive depth and solid defense as they prepare for their upcoming conference matches. The Wartburg College men's soccer team currently holds a 3-3 overall record, with a 0-1 conference mark. The Wartburg College women's soccer team boasts a 5-4-2 overall record and a perfect 1-0 start in the conference play, showing a strength in a mix of home, away, and neutral site wins.
The Wartburg College football team are making waves on the gridiron as the season after a statement home opener win. The 13th ranked NCAA D3 Wartburg football team celebrated a dominant home opener on Saturday, defeating Nebraska Wesleyan with a shutout score of 34-0. This victory marks the Knights' impressive 3rd win of the season, improving their overall record to 3-1 and their conference record to 2-0. With this win, Wartburg also set a new school record, clinching their 20th consecutive conference victory, surpassing the previous record of 19 set between 1988 and 2000. Top performers include Dawson Rudd, who rushed for 85 yards and 2 touchdowns, while also contributing 3 catches for 24 yards. Thane Alexander made an impact on defense with a remarkable 78-yard pick six. Drake George added 2 catches for 34 yards, and Ben Bryant scored his first touchdown of the season with 4 carries for 18 yards. Defensively, Keenan Tyler led the charge with an impressive 15 tackles, marking his 3rd straight game with double-digit tackles. Mac Watts matched his career high with 10 tackles. The Knights' defense was relentless, holding the Prairie Wolves to just 95 total rushing yards, with Nebraska Wesleyan unable to find the end zone throughout the game. Wartburg was also perfect in the red zone, going 4 for 4. Quarterback Carter Markham completing 7 of 11 passes for 64 yards and 1 touchdown, while Cale O'Neill successfully converted 4 extra point attempts. With this win, Wartburg extends its all-time series lead to 8-0 over Nebraska Wesleyan, achieving their 3rd conference shutout in this matchup. The Knights will look to build on this momentum as they continue their season going into their bye week. Thanks for watching Night Vision News.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Wartburg DJC.
For Josephine Lunsick, Broomhall, I'm Becca Payne. Have a great rest of your week.
Discover more possibilities at Wartburg College. Carve your own path through rich hands-on experiences. Our engaged faculty know you by name and go the extra mile. Choose an area of study that prepares you for what's next. Experience more at Wartburg College.